I'm alive. We live. Now, after I ended that live, all of a sudden, it started raining. I mean, hard rain. So I was in the middle of deciphering part 2 of my latest video. And I started thinking about my members. The ones that I know are similar to me. I said, whether or not if they're angels or not, I know they're tired. I know for a fact y'all are ready for the more advanced content. But because I have to do this, it's taking a while. There's going to be some adjustments pertaining to tier 6 specifically. So if you are someone that wants to be on the membership, but you would prefer tier 6 because of the cleansing that is needed, then you reach out to me. I'm aware that all of you that entertain the thought of tier 6 do not want your readings public. So what I'm going to do is unlist them for the future. So that will mean that it will still say membership reading, but it won't be viewable on tier 6. This is for the ones that have already been members. And I know. Now, for those of you that feel like you need the cleansing once a week, one of your options is tier 6. Now, for those that will see this going forward, in order for me to do a clearing on you, you have to get a past life, present karma energy pool, specifically, because you are an advanced being. Spoiler alert. The one that's coming out on tier 1, the second portion of my latest video, not live, is going to address the hailing that is happening where Asafio is. So I'm just telling you right now, the image that you see when you see the video was already dead before my last live. So you keep that in mind. What I'm doing is making it hard for those that feel like they can convince others that they are monitoring me spiritually. I'm making it hard for them. Because it's a whole bunch of, I'm ether, I'm Setagesius, I'm ether, I'm Setagesius. And this is the reason why I go so hard. When I put in my community section, this is Wayne, it's because I want you all to understand that you ain't fooling me. The only ones that you're going to convince, not fool, are ones that want to do the same thing. And then you have a tug of WAR going for someone else's energy. Now, because the big G is an observance and he is saying, you all are going back, I now can rest. He had big old snowdrop like raindrops pinging, and he said, what is this? Because he's never encountered hailing. That is the big G, not the little one. Letting you know that it happened right after you said what you said. Which also came out in the second portion. I know that is a whole gobs, gooblers and whoppers of celebrities, entertainers, actors, and all from all different type of genres are excited and thrilled that I am here. Wanna be? I said this is for my members because it is. I came on to tell y'all that you don't realize that they were doing the same thing with y'all names. Every last member, even the ones that aren't here on the membership anymore. It's not by chance that you decided that you're going to become a member. It is because it was divine timing. When I said you have to excuse yourself from who you feel is your friend and family member, it is because of what you were going through. Now, since Wayne is the topic, we're going to clear that up. His new music, for me, in my professional opinion, is a sign that he went through ascension. And when he was going through ascension, he recorded. That's what it is, regardless if he understood what was happening or not. When I said this is Wayne, that's Wayne's energy. That's Wayne. And because of his new genre, like you say, his new genre of music that is so dark, you feel like now you can mimic him. I'm the spawn of Satan. No, you're not. You don't even know what a spawn is. The spawn? You mean the offspring? Now, y'all be thinking y'all sound so cool, but you don't. You sound weird. When I said I grills the state, y'all said that's so simple. That's so simple. We want to talk about we is Coupe de Ville and make people's eyes turn red and stuff. And that image that you have in that visual of who you think is Coupe de Ville is not. That is not Coupe de Ville. I know who that is because I've actually encountered it. Yeah, the one there. The only thing you didn't do is put a red face on him. You put the horns and the one with the bald head. That is not Coupe de Ville. I know who that is because I encountered it in my 20s. Some of y'all think y'all tapped in to the U world, and that is not the U world. That is Hades. You ain't friendly with nothing from Hades. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You keep saying, when I ascend, I'm not talking about my members. I'm talking about the ones that come in because I said this is for my members. Because they want to get a little juicy tidbit. They want to know a little something was for the members. You think I'm about to tell on my members? Psych. Let me tell you something. What is happening with the ones that leave and come back is they are realizing that they were the T. Regardless if they felt like it was me. When they go and they experience the world, after all that, that's not my energy. That's not my energy. Let me tell you before I go off topic. Somebody is right on the money when they say Ether is pulling all the wannabes when they read. Yep. I am. And Ether is also pulling all the wannabes that want to be my members. When I read, that's what's happening. When I read for you personally or publicly, I'm pulling the energy of those that want to be you, those that have successfully did a destiny swap on you, those that continuously do one every time they look into your eyes and sleep with you and all of that good stuff. That feels so good right now, but later on you're gonna be like, why my stomach hurt? Why I smell like that? Womp womp womp. I done told you already. You've all had someone saying, I'm sassafras. Even you that just commented. It is because the name that you're using is not your handle. That's why. Now, another thing. If you try to comment in the chat and it gets erased, or I don't see it, it is because you are somewhere else, not because I blocked you. If you are a member, that means you're not blocked. Not here, you're not. It is because you are somewhere else. I just wanted to clear up those little things. I told you all before that I am Mama Bear when it comes down to the people that I read for spiritually. Because if you spending that type of money, you need it. You need someone to windmill for you. The rain came out of nowhere, y'all. It had got so hard at one point, I said, it's gonna start hailing. Lo and behold, it's hailing already where he at. The big G be making y'all go dumb. Hey y'all, if you missed it, you might have to replay it after I get off live. I appreciate you too. Some of y'all have to understand. Because where you are at, you're able to comment. Some of my members cannot comment. They try and they can't. The big G knows why. Some things that I want, I can't get. For whatever reason. So you all, when you see me go off on a tangent about celebrities, stars, or even you, just know that it's for a reason. If I do not address it, it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And because you are a normal being, normal, which means you have a career, you have a job. Your name is not highlighted for all to make fun of and see, and all. It's not on a grand scale like some of these celebrities. When I said more money, more problems, I meant it, but they didn't know that that has a spiritual connotation first. It happens spiritually first. There are also other readers that are not members that are ready for me to talk about other things. These are the ones that like the videos. They may not share them, but they like the videos. They see it in their energy pulls, and they don't know how to explain it, and it is perplexing. I'm not into it with no tarot or tarot reader. I understand my position. If they were halted, it is because they didn't have the right information or they didn't know how to explain what they were seeing. The ones that do the mimicking and the borrowing of other people's energy, like they say, are not the ones I'm talking about. I'm talking about real tarot, not tarot readers, tarot readers. They see it in the cards, but they don't know what they're seeing. And just because someone sparks a light, ignites it, that does not mean that they are the only ones that know about it. Sometimes you got to hear something in order for you to be able to discern it correctly. It's like a tone. Like those that are Buddhists and those that are yogis and stuff like that, they know if they have to sit in a certain position to hear something or to get something, it is because that is the position for them, spiritually and physically. And until they sit in that position, they won't be able to discern something correctly, to heal something internally. Do y'all know what I'm saying? What I foresee coming in this 10-year span, it was another reader that talked about 10 years is a decade, not me. I already know that 10 years is a decade, an eon. Because they want to be able to say something. If I'm on camera and they say 20 years is a eon, 10 years is a decade, things of that sort, they feel better. So now that it is said, you don't have to mess with her while she's doing her reading. Because y'all are the ones that wanted it to last forever. You wanted to be able to tap into someone's thoughts and have it come out in a reading and make it a collective reading. This is why they do it. So when they come to me, they want me to say certain things so they can come back to you. So I said it. I'm not the only one that hears 20 years is an eon, 20 years is an eon, 20 years is an eon. Some of you want me to mess up so bad on live. So you can say that's wrong. That's wrong. You believe that? Do you know the original definition of an eon? Because they will all say that everyone was wrong, including me. The reason why they want me to mess up because they want to say that they are the ones that programmed me. Now, at first, they were programming my spiritual spouse to not be with me. Now they're programming me with all of this eternal knowledge, as he's saying, because they are the ones that are supreme and heightened beings. That's what I'm saying, spell it. No, like seriously, spell it. Like put it in an incantation. Y'all don't hear it. Be thankful, because you would be MAD. Some people do. Some people do. There it is there. They want you to shut up. CTFU. I mean, STFU. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. You know, now everyone is confused as they don't know. They want us to be confused, so here it is there. And we're moving through. Now he's running. He's running. Give me another phone. Give me another phone. She's taking people out of distortion. Apparently, that's my job. To take you out of distortion. The thing about it, y'all, is these C signs. When you're not someone that travels like myself, you also see signs if you pay attention. I remember one time, right? I was backing out of my garage. And I said, I know I'm not tripping. That tree seemed like it's closer. Why my seat keep adjusting? Like, did I get taller? Little stuff like that. Y'all think it's supposed to be grand, like, you know, he's moving you, everything is going to look different. It's little things like, can you spot the mistake? Y'all know them apps, that them games? Can you spot what's missing? It be little stuff. You be sitting here trying to figure it out. Like, I know, like, our word search, like, I know it's here, but I can't see it. Give me little stuff. I want y'all to understand that my position here on YT is needed. What happened? They're having a conversation. I don't like when that happens. What happened when I first entered the scene? I'm all like, la la la, love and light, woo 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 woo. This is the calm version of me. I'm about to help the world with my readings. I said, wait a minute. I want to do love reads. Why I keep seeing signs of spells? I'm saying, I just want the world to be in love. Love is a good thing. Love is conducive of growth, is conducive of creativity. You know, love. Come on now. I'm a Cancer. We're not traditionally known to be The mean ones, I am on the cusp. That means I'm a thinker. So anything you're trying to do with my mind, it's not gonna work. I'm on the cusp of Gemini. You know what I'm talking about? Not Leo. That's a whole totally different energy. That means when you sit there and you doing it for no reason. Because it ain't no air sign that you can manipulate mentally. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Now, what I did find out about Aquarius is, y'all, is they are manipulative mentally, and they try to be manipulative spiritually. The females are. And you can't tell me nothing. They will hide that they watch tarot. They will hide decks and apparently chicken feet. You know what I'm talking about? You be sitting there and all of a sudden, all your shoes slide off the rack in your upstairs closet, and next thing you know, you under the bed. Okay, listen. Before I leave, I got to tell y'all, I am enamored by Rickey Smiley. A lot of y'all don't realize that not when I first came on the ground, but when I re-entered the ground, he shared something of mine. Okay? Yes, Rickey Smiley, the comedian. The real one. This is the original one. I seen something on that. I'm not gonna say. But because it had him in it, I watched it. It was just the radio version. When he said he was when he said he was under the bed, I said, wait a minute, I got to rewind that. Now I'm sure y'all do that with my content all the time, but it be the little stuff with me. Like, wait a minute. I'm gonna tell you right now, Mr. Smiley. That was the HELL razors doing that. Not no Husqvarna Bahadas. We know why you did that. The under the bed thing. We know why you did that, Mr. Smiley. They are laughing. I feel like that is good energy to end it. Hey, listen, y'all, if y'all see that, he is just naturally funny. You know, regardless if you feel he to me, he is. He's naturally funny to me. It was the under the bed part. Why are you hiding under the bed and you got a glaucoma? Because he don't know what's in the house. That's why. Y'all not paying attention. That is it.